It's not a buffalo, not a horse. Rejected by the wild. Does it still have a chance to survive? Deep in a jungle untouched by man, a herd of white buffalo had lived in secret for generations. They were born alike, strong, majestic, pure white as the first snow. Until one day, under the roots of an ancient tree, a mother buffalo gave birth. A soft cry echoed. A newborn emerged. A buffalo's body, but the face of a white horse. The herd froze. No one stepped forward. No calls of welcome. No gentle eyes. Only silence. And one quiet step back. Its early days were spent in silence. No one played with it. No one called its name. No one looked into its eyes without fear. It followed the herd like a ghost. A creature born, but never welcomed. And then things got worse. On a gloomy afternoon, as it wandered to find water, two adult white buffalo blocked its path. They didn't speak, they didn't snort, they only stared with eyes heavy as judgment. Without warning, they charged. Horns slashed, hooves crushed its smaller body. It tried to escape, but each bite, each kick felt like fate catching up. Blood spilled, bright red, against the forest floor. Wounded, panicked, and directionless, the horse-faced buffalo ran blindly into a thicket no creature dared enter. No one chased it anymore. But what lay ahead was far worse. The deeper it went, the darker the forest became. The trees twisted like ancient arms. Spider webs stretched from high branches to the forest floor, blocking every path. It had wandered into the spider forest. Giant spiders crawled silently above, eyes glowing red, bristled bodies. Each step the calf took made the swarm shift. They didn't pounce. They watched. Its blood still dripped, soaking the moss beneath. It kept moving, trembling, until its legs gave out. Beneath the largest tree it had ever seen, it collapsed, gasping for air. Unaware, it had fallen into the lair of the Spider Queen. Beneath the ancient tree, it gasped for breath. His body trembled. Blood seeped through fur, soaking the jungle floor. Spiderwebs quivered, sensing a new host. The air trembled, then silence.
No footsteps. No scratches.
Only a shadow descending from above. Larger than any other. 3 times the size of the calf. Jet black, legs long and hooked. Eyes glowing red like fresh blood. It didn't pounce. Stepped forward, raised its rear leg, needle sharp, and pierced the calf's spine. No scream, only a twitch. Then, stillness. 30 minutes passed. The wounds began to pulse. Small lumps formed, then burst open. Dozens of baby spiders, pale, 4-eyed, hairless, crawled from its back. They didn't feed, they nested. As dawn broke, light crept cautiously through the forest, as if afraid to touch the shadows. 3 explorers were collecting soil samples, thinking today would be like any other. Until they saw it. Lying still beneath a massive tree was a creature they couldn't define. Buffalo body, horse face, and dozens of pale spiders crawling across its back. One stepped back in shock. Another lifted their camera. The third called headquarters. His voice trembled. We found something undocumented, parasitized, and still breathing. 4:24 a.m. The emergency signal was received at Wildlife Rescue Central Command. The report, unknown creature, wounded, parasitized, still alive. The team leader didn't hesitate. An emergency meeting was called. 6 minutes later, the plan was greenlit. A Bell 429 helicopter took off from HQ. They didn't know what awaited them, only that time was running out. At 7:13 a.m. The helicopter arrived at coordinates 12C. Heavy mist. Limited visibility. But the signal from the explorers still blinked. Like a weak heartbeat on the map. The chopper touched down in a forest clearing. The 3 explorers stood waiting. They said nothing, just pointed toward the massive tree in the distance. The rescue team grabbed their gear and sprinted. Then they saw it. A creature unclassified in any modern biological record, severely wounded, on its back, baby spiders still crawling. Decontamination began instantly. One medic checked reflexes, another scanned for vitals. The heart was still beating, slow. but alive. "We've got a chance," the medic whispered. Anesthesia was administered. The surgeons took position. The operation began. The wounds were flushed, some infected with fungal growth, others bleeding into the bloodstream. A medic whispered, "If we'd been an hour late, it wouldn't have made it." Finally, the hybrid buffalo was cleaned, bandaged, and placed under heat lamps, still alive but unconscious. Elsewhere in the jungle, two old white buffalo walked slowly, as if pulled by an invisible thread of instinct. They had searched since the day their child disappeared, crossing rivers, brambles, places untouched by human feet. They didn't know if their calf was alive, but they walked because it was the only thing they could do. As sunset poured gold through the trees, they saw it. A strange white light in the clearing. A medical tent, humans, and in the center, their lost child, breathing gently beneath a heating lamp. There was no sound, only slow, heavy steps forward. And then, a single eye opened, blinking, then welling up. It was the first time the horse-faced buffalo saw its parents again. And the first time it saw love in someone's eyes, not fear. A week later, the jungle remained the same, vast, wild, alive. But if you listen closely, something has changed. In a shaded corner where sunlight rarely touched the ground, 3 fresh hoofprints marked the damp earth. And from a distance came footsteps, steady, calm, no longer alone. A creature with a strange form, but a heartbeat that moved in rhythm with the forest. No longer hiding, no longer bowing. Because now, the wild had made room for it.